Augustine from the Staten Island Advance, and if you're looking for a sort of last-minute holiday dessert or holiday snack or something that you can just bring to a party that you're going to, I have this Oreo cookie type truffle thing that I'm going to share with you today. It's really simple to make. It's 3 ingredients, and 2 of them you just throw in a food processor and let it run. So to get things going, just dump it in. And traditionally, you can probably get, I mean, ideally, you could probably get like, for each one of these cookies, it could turn into one of the candies. So after you run it through, I mean, some of them aren't gonna break up, whatever, you just go in there and break them up with your hands. It's not a big deal. You're gonna wanna run this down pretty fine because you don't wanna bite into it, you know, like there's a big, huge chunk of cookie in it. It should still taste like a truffle in terms of the consistency. I mean, for lack of a better term, this stuff's pretty much gonna look like dirt. And, you know, that's about the consistency you're looking for. You get your package of cream cheese in there, throw your lid back on, and you're gonna run it again. Now, in terms of consistency, you know, just like flour, sugar, and eggs would make a, you know, like a dough-like consistency, I'm pretty sure that's what you're looking for with this. It's gonna hold together a lot better. You can see that it, like, holds together in this clump with, you know, a very minimal amount falling off. This has about a few more turns to go, so I'm just gonna run it. So, to get this stuff out of here, you can use your hands if you choose to. I use a melon baller to get the stuff out. And, I mean, the benefit of this, too, is that you get to pretty much control the size of these things. So, I probably first ate these things about, like, my sophomore year in college. I would come home for Christmas and see my family in the whole 9 yards, and, you know, at that time I was 20 years old, and nobody knows what to get a 20-year-old for Christmas, so my godmother would make me these chocolate things in there, for lack of a better term. I mean, I didn't know what they were, I just knew that they tasted terrific. I know I said before that I don't like handling these things because they tend to melt, but once you get them out of the melon baller, they're pretty much in the right shape, so you're not going to have to handle them too much. You can just run them through your hands just like if you're making a meatball. Once you put them in the freezer, I'd probably leave them in there for about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, so to melt the chocolate, you're going to use a double boiler. It's basically a small pot with, you know, maybe like a ½ an inch of water on the bottom. Basically just enough to create steam between the water and the bottom of the bowl that you're going to use to melt this chocolate. They probably shouldn't be touching. You know, the bowl and the water shouldn't be touching, but you're just going to bring the water up to the boil, and then once it's up to a boil, you're going to throw the glass on top. Now we're going to watch water boil. I guess what you would call a simmer. It doesn't have to be, you know, a roaring boil. That would probably be bad. You just want, like I said, the steam between the 2 containers, and then you're just gonna throw your bowl on there. So this is about the consistency that you're gonna be looking for with the melted candy. You know, you don't see any of the discs in there still. It's pretty much smooth all the way out. I just put it in the chocolate and give it like a twist, and I only dunk about half of it in the, in the candy. I think it gives a nice, like, contrast, so to speak, when you're eating it, that half of it is a candy shell and then half of it is that sort of, you know, like the moist, like cookie texture. So once you've finished putting the candy coating on top, by the time that you're done with the last one, the first one that you were done would be hardened. You can pretty much pick it up by its shell. And the total time for us to get this done was less than 45 minutes. So it's really quick and easy.